So welcome back to day 8 of part 2. So how did that go yesterday? Just noticing kind of what was going on in the minds of people around you and the feelings that they were expressing. Did you notice that you responded in a particular way to a particular feeling? Did you feel a lot of resistance perhaps towards anger? Or did you feel a lot of natural sympathy, of empathy towards worry or sadness? Or the more you can notice how you're reacting to the emotions in people around you, as I say, the more this will start to show you how you naturally react to those feelings within yourself. There's something really, really useful in seeing that, in starting to get a greater understanding and awareness. And then when you go into your meditation, you'll be more alert, looking out for that tendency to react in that way. Not waiting, but just clearly seeing when you react in that way. And in seeing that, you'll actually be able to let go of that tendency, of that habit. And that allows the emotion to flow far more freely. And when it flows, it comes and then it goes. And we see that starting to happen a lot more often. That coming and going of emotions. We allow it to happen. But for now, just take a moment or two just to settle yourself in the chair. Eyes open. And when you're ready, just take a couple of nice big deep breaths. And with the next out breath, just gently closing the eyes as you just feel the body sink down into the chair beneath you. Still with an upright posture, but just feeling the weight of the body pressing against the chair and those other physical points of contact. As you start to notice sounds around you as well, you're not listening too intently, just allowing the sounds to come to you. And then just bringing the attention back to the body. Noticing how the body is feeling today, just in a very general way. And then starting at the top of the head, just taking the next 30 seconds or so, just to scan down through the body, just gently noting pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral in each of the areas of the body. At the same time, just starting to become more aware of any obvious mood. And being clear in your mind about why you're doing, what your motivation is for doing this exercise today. Remembering how it can benefit those people around you, the people you come into contact with throughout your day. And knowing that there's really very little that you have to do in this exercise. It's about stepping back, allowing this process to unfold. So with that in mind, just starting to become aware of the breath, the feeling of the breath in the body. Knowing that all you need to do in that moment that you realize you've been distracted is to just gently bring the attention back again. So take a minute or so to settle onto the breath, and then in your own time, if you find it useful, you can just start to count the breaths as they pass. And then just letting go of any focus at all now. And then just bringing the attention back to the body. Back to those physical points of contact within the body. Feeling the weight of the body as you start to notice sounds, smells, perhaps any lingering tastes in the mouth, just re-engaging those physical senses. And in your own time, just gently opening the eyes, but being clear as you open them, where you're going next, what you're going to do. And just having that idea of carrying awareness with you throughout that activity and every activity throughout your day. And when you're ready, just sitting back in the chair. I think that's a really interesting kind of idea. This idea of being aware throughout the day is such a simple idea, and yet it's so hard. It's so hard to remember to be present. But it's only because we've allowed the mind for such a long time to just roam sort of freely wherever it wants to go. And it's surprising. It takes actually not so much kind of time or training to start to become more aware. And if you can remember to be aware 10 times, then 100 times, then 1,000 times throughout the day, and just build it up over time, then actually you start to get a real stability of awareness. And that allows you to observe more clearly what's going on in the mind, what's going on in terms of physical movement in the body, but also feeling, sensations and thoughts within the mind itself. It allows you to see it in yourself and also in others. And in seeing how you react to others when they display those emotions, it gives you a clue as to how you naturally react to those emotions within yourself. And that gives you an opportunity. It gives you an opportunity to start to perhaps soften a little bit, to get dare I say, a little bit more friendly with those emotions, those feelings that normally you reject or resist in some way. Because it's only in becoming more friendly, becoming more at ease with those emotions and sensations that really we can ever hope to live sort of peacefully with ourselves, within ourselves. So it's really, really important just to recognize the starting place is to be present, aware, and in the moment throughout the day.